Today, I'm becoming a US citizen. My green card, I'm giving that up and getting a document that says that I'm a US citizen. So we're going to a ceremony in the middle of Phoenix. So we're outside the courthouse. It's the Sandra Day O'Connor United States Federal Courthouse. I'm going in. This is quite big. It's freezing in here. We're here. This is the court.
On behalf of USCIS, we'd like to welcome you here today to your naturalization ceremony. United Kingdom, Ukraine, Mexico. We got Mexico.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Edward Ballinger Jr. presiding.
Be seated, please. Good morning. Welcome to the most fun you ever have in court. Nothing bad happens. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's my privilege to convene these naturalizations proceedings. Initially, I'll call on the adjudication officer of the United States Citizen Immigration Services to present the motion for admission of candidates for citizenship, please. Come on, they're in a hurry.
Sorry. Good morning, Your Honor, members of the court, new citizens, family, and friends. My name is Officer Richard Welch, and I am the designated adjudications officer for today's proceedings. On the behalf of the Department of Homeland Security, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, it is my pleasure to present this court 62 candidates from 25 countries for citizenship whom have met all the procedural requirements of the naturalization statutes. Of these candidates, 19 have requested a formal name change to which the government has no objection. It is noted there are one candidate who were unable to appear today, and they will be rescheduled. The government respectfully requests the court to consider this motion for admission to citizenship and direct that the oath of allegiance be administered to the candidates.
Okay. Upon administration of the oath of allegiance, your motion will be granted, and I now call upon the Deputy Clerk of the Court to please administer the oath of allegiance.
Thank you, Your Honor. Will the candidates please rise? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen, that I will support and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will bear arms on behalf of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform non-combatant service in the armed forces of the United States when required by the law, that I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. You can lower your hands.
We'll Super. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my privilege to welcome each of you as a citizen of the United States of America and grant the motion as presented. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Do we have any people that would be willing to share with us today?
Let's call the first volunteer up here, Christopher Jenkins, formerly from England. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Hello, my name's Christopher Jenkins. I'm from England.
No, you're not. That's all that work before.
This is unprepared. How did this all happen? Why am I here talking in a court in America? 9 years ago, I met a lady from Wisconsin, Jessica. She's over there. Hello.
Oh, Jessica.
And we got married. And we were living in England. We lived in England for 5 years, visiting Wisconsin for Christmas, I think 4 Christmases. And it occurred to me that perhaps there were other places in America other than Wisconsin, perhaps warmer places. But Wisconsin was absolutely lovely. And but then we decided that we wanted to see and explore the United States. The United States is vast. So in 2015, we quit our jobs, came over to the United States, bought a Dodge Charger, and drove around the lower 48 states. We talked to people in those states. We blogged about it. We actually had videos, and we stayed there and spoke to the people and tried to find out more about this great country. It took us nearly 5 months. We drove 20,000 miles, and at the end of it, we talked about where we wanted to live, and we picked Arizona. So, after going back to England for a couple of months, we moved here. We've managed to start a life here. We're buying a house that's closing in a few weeks. We've thrived here. We have enjoyed our time here, and are making this place our home. So I think it's so the reason why we're here, I think, is because it really is the land of opportunity, and also the land of the free, and it's great.
Thank you, Christopher. Congratulations on your home.
My dear fellow American, it is with great pride that I welcome you into the American family. No matter where you come from or what faith you practice, this country is now your country. Our history is now your history. And our traditions are now your traditions. You enjoy the full rights and the sacred duties that come with American citizenship. Very, very special. There is no higher honor. There is no greater responsibility. You now share the obligation to teach our values to others, to help newcomers assimilate to our way of life, and uplift America by living according to its highest ideals of self-governance and its highest standards. All Americans are your brothers and sisters, and each of us must do our part to keep America safe, strong, and free. America is our home. We have no other. You have pledged allegiance to America, and when you give your love and loyalty to America, she returns her love and loyalty to you. We share one American heart and one American destiny. It is a destiny filled with love, opportunity, and hope. We celebrate this day. We welcome you into our national family. We applaud your devotion to America, and we embrace the wonderful future we will have together. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
thing I'd like to mention is now the president told you about you have all the rights and obligations. You also have all the responsibilities. And I want to mention one, and that's jury duty. Many of you came, not all of you, many came from countries where disputes and decisions were sort of decided before you knew about them. Here, if we have a dispute as to whether someone broke a law or a property dispute or a contract dispute, we gather 8 to 12 of people like you, the community, to say, is this right or is this wrong? We just don't have the government tell you that the answer has already been decided, or some elites or some people have an advantage over you. So someday you're going to get that notice to come down for jury duty. Please don't act like it's a burden. It's your duty, and it's something that I can tell you. I've probably done 500 jury trials, and it's a fascinating experience that I think you would enjoy. I would change and make everything American, but I keep that accent.
Yeah.
I'm a US citizen. I've got the certificate, and I've got a flag, and I've got all the voting and everything.
How do you feel?
I made a speech.
You did?
Because they asked for volunteers. It wasn't everyone making a speech. I think there were 4 of us, or 3 of us. But no, I made a speech. So I would like to thank, and I was so nervous that I'd like to thank just everyone who helped, my parents, family, Gary and Rose, my in-laws. You really helped. So Gary's my sponsor. What I meant to say was that, like, actually visiting Wisconsin made me think, the US, it's a great place.
Well done.
Thank you very
I
much.
really enjoyed your talk. It spoke right from the heart, and you did a good job. You used to be a public speaker.
Oh, right.
You
Thanks
did
very
good.
much.
Congratulations.
But there we go. So thanks everyone, and it's a great country. Hello.
Hello.
My fellow Americans.